Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to the Super Awesome Game Channel. Today I just found out that Diablo 4 has dropped a roadmap for the rest of 2025. So let's take a look at that and see what this entails. If we look at the text that came along with it, it says, "Let's gaze into the flames, a closer look. The fires of the burning hells grows with vigor this year. In addition to new seasonal content and permanent game additions, you'll see on the roadmap that we are bringing two IP collaborations into Diablo 4 this year. We can't shed light on them currently, but we're extremely excited to meld the Diablo universe with universes that complement its dark themes. Here's a deeper look at a handful of features that will be arriving in 2025. So we start with Belial's return. This is what we tested on the PTR. Belial, Lord Elias, is returned to warp reality to his will. Daring wanderers can clash with Belial and two other bosses from the Vessel of Hatred as part of the updated Lair boss system. Yeah, it's not a bad system. I think it'll be an interesting season with that. Boss powers are pretty cool, and the new bosses are, they're fun to play. Yeah, there's some things that they need adding to that, but it's there for now. Next one we got is Sins of the Horadrim. That'll be season 9. We return to Nightmare Dungeons with new activities and interactions that let you progress the dungeon's intensity as you hunt down the Barons of Hell. And then season 10 will be Infernal Chaos, which is an Infernal Horde update. Infernal Horde becoming more chaotic as we put new choices into your hands. Plus, advanced options between Infernal waves will arrive too. And then they have quality of life updates. Beyond seasonal updates, there are other permanent additions coming to Diablo 4, like the frequently requested feature of keyboard and mouse support for consoles. It'll give you more control over how you experience Sanctuary once that arrives. Core system updates coming to the Battle Pass and Season Journey, ensuring they evolve in ways that are more rewarding. And many of the updates are results of your feedback. Your thoughts are vital, so keep them coming to the forums, X, and Instagram. All right, so now let's take a look at the roadmap itself. The Diablo 4 2025 roadmap, the Age of Hatred continues. We're in the January to April timeframe right now, which is the Witchcraft season. Witchcraft powers, quests, reputation, Headhunters activity, occult gems, earnable Raven pet, new armory, and Whispers QOL update. April through June, we have Belial's return, boss powers, quests, and reputation board. Same thing that we just had before. Apparition incursion activity, earnable feline pet. I really hope that's not just a reskin of the cat we already have. I hope it's a totally new cat. I'd rather not have a cat again. We already have two cats. We already have dogs. Give us something different. I don't know. New IP collab and second year anniversary. So I bet those will both be events. We actually had a lot of events between January and April here in the Witchcraft one. It was almost event after event after event after event. So I hope to see that again in the April to July timeframe. I hope the new IP collab comes with an event. The 2-year anniversary is a big event. Yeah, I'd like to see more events. It was nice having something different to do every couple of weeks. New lair bosses, Belial, Urivar, and Harbinger of Hatred. Lair bosses quality of life changes, reliquaries. So the reliquaries is going to be the new season battle pass thing. It's not. It's no longer going to be a like a linear battle pass. It'll be some way that you can purchase things. I guess you're going to get credits and then you can purchase things. And the season journey will have an update in general. July through September will be Sins of the Horadrim. Herodic powers, quests, and reputation board. This is the exact same thing over and over again. Dungeon escalation, so whatever they're doing to Nightmare Dungeons will be here, and there will be an earnable pet. New Nightmare Dungeon activities, console, keyboard and mouse support, and more. And then September through December, we got Infernal Chaos, where they're going to be revamping the Infernal Hordes. Chaos Powers, Quests, and Reputation Board. So again, more of the same. Infernal Hordes update, an earnable pet, and a new IP collab. And then it says more to come. 2026 will feature the expansion, new ranking system, leaderboards, and new something in there. Yeah, hopefully that says new clan features. Because that is my biggest thing with this is there's no clan related uh, topics at all. There's nothing that says clan support, clan features, clan somethings. You know what I mean? Like I want to see at least a clan stash added, and I was hoping before 2026. But it looks like we're going to get absolutely nothing related to clans at all for the entire year. And the other interesting thing I'll note about this is that we're not getting any new seasonal themes. They're all going to be Powers, Quest, and Reputation Board. So the exact same thing that we've already had all year is what we're going to get for the rest of the year. Nothing new, no new systems, no new like things changing around the game at all. Not a new way to play or anything like that. We're just getting powers stacked on to what we already have, and they're just going to be different looking powers. They're different graphical effects. That's all we're getting. Um, and the other interesting thing of note is in my guild, my clan, we were actually talking about this when they were asking about the boss updates from playing the PTR, and I gave them an idea. I said, you know what I think they're going to do because they want new systems. They want new dungeons to do, new end game activities, new things to do, not revamps of what's already exists. And I told him, I said, at the time, I said, I don't think that's going to happen. I said, it's clear from the public test realm that what they're doing is they're revamping the boss ladder. And I said, and then next season they'll have to revamp Nightmare Dungeons because that's the thing they haven't touched. And then they'll revamp something else in the game before the expansion comes out. So this whole year will be revamping existing features instead of adding anything new. And the new stuff will come in the expansion. And they were all kind of let down by that. And it looks like that actually came true. You know what we were talking about ended up coming true. The Nightmare Dungeons are going to be the next thing to be updated, and then we have Infernal Hordes updated, and we're not getting anything new until the expansion. So for a lot of people in my clan and my guild here in Diablo, what this roadmap map will tell them, unfortunately, is that they don't have to play again until 2026. They're not going to see any of the new stuff they want until 2026, and that kind of upsets me. I'll be playing every season. I just like to play Diablo. Diablo is one of my favorite games, and I will come back every season, do the seasonal journey, do the season quests, get the seasonal pet, earn all that stuff because I like to collect those things in the game, and I like to do it. And I'll give each power set a try. But I'll tell you, I'm probably going to be playing less and less. I'm just going to earn that pet, get the season journey done, and then I might move on to other things until the new season comes out. So this might be a game that I play for like a month every season instead of something I want to play all the time. I really want to be playing Diablo 4 all the time. I think it's a game that has potential to be something that you can log into every single day, all year long, and they just aren't bringing us that experience yet. They could do that by adding clan features. They could add more crafting to the game. If everybody had a if everybody had a skill, like an occupation, let's just say, like one guy was a tanner, one guy was an armor maker, one guy was creating, maybe someone who created pets, someone who was making weapons, someone who was making jewelry, gemstones, potions. You could have a whole bunch of different occupations in the game, and all the available materials could be used in different ways to make stuff that only is available in this crafting thing. And then you'd have to have a marketplace. We need a marketplace so you could sell those crafted things to other players for in-game gold. And yeah, I think all that stuff needs to come, and especially clan features. We need clan housing, we need clan shared stash, we need clan world boss raids, we need clan raids in general. I think there should be clan raid groups from 8 to 12 people with new content that runs through dungeons that are for 8-man and dungeons that are designed for 12-man. Things like that. You could have 12-man raid world boss hunts. Like there's all kinds of things that you could do with clans and grouping up and bringing more things to this game. And I really think that you should work on that stuff first and then update all the existing things later. But they're doing the updates first and bringing us new stuff later. So unfortunately, that means that a lot of people, in my opinion, and a lot of people in my clan that I've been talking to, they're not going to really probably come back to this game after seeing this roadmap until the expansion in 2026. So, yeah, I guess I'll be playing pretty much alone or with the 2 or 3 people that do still play. We have 54 people in our clan, and at any given time, there may only be 3 or 4 of us on that are left. So, yeah, it's kind of disappointing there. But it is what it is. The developers do what they do, and we will deal with it, I guess. All right, guys, I think that's it. I've said enough. Thanks a lot for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope you guys stay awesome out there, everybody. Let me know your thoughts on the roadmap down here in the comments below. Let's discuss, and I'll talk to you guys later. Stay awesome out there, everybody. See ya. The Super Awesome Game Channel is part of the Super Awesome Geek Show network. Please check the description below and subscribe to the channels that interest you.